here.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite party dude's favorite nerd, and today we are looking at the SH Figuarts Michelangelo, the last of the 4 turtles, so I'm pretty excited to look at this. No skit today, we'll probably just show the 4 on the shelf as I have them, just to give you an idea what your shelf may look like. And with that out of the way, let's jump right into accessories. And here we have it. We have the alternate head with a little bit of a smile, which I think most people will end up using. That looks good. 2 posing hands, as we've seen before. It's the same ones we've seen. And then we have 2 open hands, 2 open holding hands rather, and then this accessory, which is like the little turtle grapple hook with the shell, and that's all painted nice, and then this silver has a nice finish, and then this is all rope, and then this silver has a nice finish. This isn't the most practical of effects in order to get him to pose with, but we will show it at the very least at pictures at the end. Or maybe I'll show you right here. You know, so you could do something like that with no problem. Then we have 2 holding hands that are closed, and then we have the nunchucks. So we have one nunchuck where the chain is plastic and sculpted in order to get a pose out of it. That's really, really a smart choice. So you can have one relaxed nunchuck with a real chain. It is a nice chain. And then one where he's kind of swinging it in midair. A lot of times when you have the chain nunchucks, which I do love, when you go to pose it, you want him kind of swinging it, but the other chuck is just going to kind of always lie limp, so to speak. So it's nice that there's a really smart option, and you have 2 of those in 2 different angles, and then you have 2 chain ones, and then the extra belt piece on the back, which you can use to plug in to keep his nunchucks stowed. The nunchucks themselves are all detailed the same exact way. I'll try to show you on this one with the silver finish on the brown plastic, and looks really good. Nice sculpt, nice paint. And now we'll talk about him. We're gonna kind of fly through this because it's pretty much the same as we've seen before, but it's equally as good. The orange all looks nice. The eyes look well painted, the white with the black pupils on them. The same turtle head as we've seen before, and then in order to swap that out, you pull off here. This will also expose the double ball peg that's from the head into the neck, as well as a double ball peg that you can't really, actually that's a single from the torso into the neck. And then we'll replace it with the smiley face head. And then we have to untab this and plug this in to the back. And that is a small square peg. I'm having some problems. Let's see. There. And then you've got a little bit more of a personality on them, which I think most people will want. But that gets you a great range down to there, up to there, and then the swivel and side to side is fine. These shoulders, which I will talk about again because I just love them so much. So it's a ball socket with a double it's okay. So I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a ball socket with a ball peg coming out to a hinge which manipulates the shoulder. The ball peg into the ball socket gets you a little bit of back and forth, not much. The ball socket itself is on a revolving hinge butterfly joint that gets you all the way around to there, which is nice. It then has the hinge at the shoulder, which gets you the shoulder all the way up to there past 90 degrees, which is also nice. At the ball peg into the socket, you get the swivel, which gets you all the way around. So really well done, really thought out, really good engineering per usual. Bicep swivel that's well done, double jointed elbow with the orange plastic elbow pad covering down on the joint, and the same sort of thing on the wrist, which is a ball peg to the wrist giving you a swivel, and then it is on a hinge, which gets you up, down, and then if you turn it, in, out as well. So that's all good and fine. Same for the other side. Someone pointed this out to me. I didn't even realize it. The shell can shift down or up to allow for a little bit more articulation in the legs, which is nice. We then have a ball peg in the torso between the abdomen and the chest, and then another one from the from the abdomen into the hips, which gets the turtle all the way over there. And all the way over there. A waist swivel to a pretty good degree. That might be better than the ones I've seen before in terms of its tolerance. And then a bit of an ab crunch as well. Just really, really, really well done. This is not the best fit though, so that's a bit of a bummer. I wonder, no, it's gotta be. On mine anyway, it's just not the best fit. But oh well. We shall move on. So we have T-jointed ball joints for hips, which do drop down, I think. I thought they did. feels like they do, but it's really, let's see. Yeah, they do. Which can get you the leg all the way out to there, which is a great range, and forward. This chest piece is a softer piece of plastic, so that'll get out of your way. And then it has a thigh swivel. We have the musculature all sculpted into the legs, as we do in the biceps and shoulders, and even in the forearms. Double jointed knee, which does work well around that knee pad covering down on the joint again. And then we have the die cast down here in the bottom with the feet and such, and this peg running through, which is a ball peg, and then the plastic flap that covers down on the joint so you don't have to look at that ugliness, and it gets you an ankle tilt up to there, down to there. The rocker is built in, and a toe hinge, and it just all works really well. And there's the back of the figure. This is the piece that you take off in order to put the nunchuck storage piece on. Yeah, and that should give you an idea size comparison wise too, but I don't know. If that doesn't do it for you, I'm just not sure what will. It's a shelf that I'm extremely proud of. Final thoughts wise, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's just an absolutely tremendous effort by this company. The aesthetic is perfect. The sculpt is great. The articulation is superb. The accessories are smart. They're inclusive. They're integrated. They're just well done. The feel of the figure, the weight of the figure, the finish of the figure, everything about this is just absolutely, positively superb. I cannot wait for them to do more. I really want them to start digging into this line. I know they probably won't, but I would really love if they just flesh this line out. I'm on a Splinter, Usagi Yojimbo. Give it all to me. I'm 100% in. It's an absolutely top shelf effort. I definitely recommend it. My only complaint is that between all four, they share so much. I would have liked to have seen more variations in head sculpts between the four. I would have liked to see maybe some different colors of green, just slightly different hues, just something to differentiate them. They do have a very similar look across the board, which they should to an extent. I just feel that at the price point, we probably could have got a little bit more individuality between the four. But that's a very small nitpick. I'm 100% satisfied on my shelf. So you will be too, hopefully. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.